Jim Brown with a 11-yard run.
Hello everyone and welcome to Sack to the Future. It is week 15. Must-win game. The Baltimore Colts at 7-6, holding on to a slim lead in the AFC South by virtue of a tiebreaker. Taking on the Cincinnati Bengals at 2-11. You may hear in the background, or you will hear, Terrors89 as he is currently playing a game on his channel, the Browns and Redskins.
Second and 6 at my own 42-yard line. Oh, does he get out of bounds? He gets out of bounds and the first down.
Here's a look at John Tenta, the Earthquake, the 350-pound, 400-pound quarterback of the Bengals. The Seahawks have dropped a couple potential interceptions on this 49er drive. Both teams are in white. Now I did that. That's me. I screwed that up. No, I picked the Colts in blue. Yeah. In fact, this time it's on film. Because I didn't change uniforms before the game started. So you probably did pick the right thing. The only color, because I got the Bengals in their 70s throwbacks with their color rush white jerseys, the only color on the field is their orange helmet, basically. There's a little bit of black on them, a little bit of blue on me, but it's mostly white. It's a Penn State whiteout.
Well, the Browns just called timeout because wanted a little bit of a rest for the guys.
Marchetti knifing in to make the tackle. Take a look at the Bengals offense. Rob Estes, William St. Louis, Rocky Johnson, Gordy Coleman, and Warren Beatty. Colin Montgomery, Ivan Koloff, Mark Merrill, Giant Silva, and Al Snow are the backs and receivers. Tomorrow morning on this channel, you'll see the Boston Patriots versus the St. Louis Cardinals, also on the Phantom Fighter channel. Probably about 9 a.m. Eastern, so I think. And a sack as Jerry Logan comes on a blitz and meets Ordell Brazy to bring down the Earthquake. They're enforcing a punt.
Oh my goodness.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. 49ers have a first and 10 at the 38. They have no timeouts. They get up to the 30. They got to hurry up and spike the ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. They spike it. So this would make a... From the... What did I say they were? It's 3rd and 2, but they're going to go for the field goal.
Well, Jim Brown just ran right. 2 running plays to get the final 15 yards.
Chase McLaughlin.
Going to be 32-14.
Chase McLaughlin lining up for a field goal. He's a rookie. It's his first game with the 49ers. 47 yards on grass. Oh boy, I hate that.
And
Nightmares.
because Madden does something,
It's good. We're going to overtime.
the Redskins block the extra point. Big surprise. But the guy is tackled for and does not take it back for 2 points. Unreal.
Unitas finds Raymond Berry for a big first down. The 49ers and Seahawks will go to overtime.
Redskins have 3 timeouts, 24 seconds, and 84 yards to go for a touchdown. Here comes Norm Snead, 4-5, 68 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Norm frickin' Snead.
Oh, Unitas is sacked by Coolio. That's his 10th sack of the season.
Dan Bossler runs for 4 yards. And the Redskins do not look like they are in a hurry.
Tom Maddie picking up 10 on the carry. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Oh boy, my pectoral sprain for one of my linemen, but he'll be back.
They will get the ball before halftime. And they do. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. The Browns have missed 2 extra points, have failed 2-point conversion, and had an extra point blocked, but still have put up 32 points, 31 points. Should be 35.
Unitas to Mackey. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7, following a completion on 3rd down to Jimmy Orr.
Halftime stats, Frank Ryan, 14 of 15. Jim Brown, after being held for most of the first half, still has 72 yards.
Unitas into the end zone. Touchdown to John Mackey. The Colts take the early lead. Unitas a perfect 5 for 5 on that drive. Jack Mehoff was on the coverage, and he failed to... Never mind. He slipped off him.
Oh, Lord, no.
Jim Martin with the extra point, and the Colts lead 7-0. See, in Baltimore, we make extra points. How that I said that, watch an extra point cost me in the playoffs against you or something.
Alright, well. 31-14.
I won't be doing any editing tonight. I'll have to, like I said, I'll have to get right to bed, even though I can go back to sleep after the driveway is open in the morning. Well, in the morning at 3:30. I still don't want to be sleepwalking through that. And there's another sack. Jim Welch comes in and buries the Earthquake. He buried him like Earthquake was buried when he was called Golga under a mask, carrying Eric Cartman doll around with him as the oddities. Attitude Eric, people just had their minds blown. They didn't know that that was Earthquake under the Golga mask. They now know. There's a pass out to Mark Merrill. Mark Merrill.
Snead completes another pass. He's tied in for a 4-yard gain. Jesus. Paul Richter.
And Gino Marchetti brings the Earthquake down. That's the 3rd sack. It'll be 4th down and 21. Not even Hulk Hogan could slam the Earthquake that quickly. yards away. Jerry Logan.
Finally got a sack. Linebacker Mike Lucci comes in. And Norm Snead doesn't see the running back wide open that Lucci was supposed to be guarding. But since I had Lucci, it was one of those, I better get in there. I fought the play action. And he'd still be running if he saw it. Thank God he was not looking that direction.
Tom Maddy ahead for 3 yards, or 7 yards, second down and 3. Right now the yardage is in Baltimore 73, Cincinnati negative 19. That's how we like it.
3rd and 16 at the 15-yard line.
Tom Maddy ahead for a first down. Although I got glued to Coolio.
And Norm Snead overthrows Billy Mitchell? Bobby Mitchell.
Bobby Mitchell. Yeah.
Bobby Mitchell. And it's 4th and 16. A punt coming.
R.C. Owens on the reception, playing in his last season with the Colts. I think he goes to New York next year. I'm not sure. But Unitas finds him for the first down. He had to jump for the ball. Steve Blackman, the lethal weapon on the tackle.
All right, here comes Jim Brown. 14 carries, 72 yards. 3 touchdowns, though. Has been somewhat contained this game.
He's 2nd and 11. 5 rushes, 5 passes. Oh, I ran right in. I didn't see the white jersey. Steve Blackman makes the tackle again. Sneaky.
Oh.
Well, you made it. You made the fantasy game close last night, but
well, if I had played who I wanted to play, Gallup, I'd be winning going into today. Because the
broken up.
Computer said to play Calvin. I'm a big scrub Ridley.
Well, he had a couple good plays. Nope, it's good. So the Colts begin the second quarter with a 38-yard field goal from Jim Martin to take a 10-0 lead as John Mackey dropped a pass in the end zone where he didn't have to jump, but he did anyway. I should have took control of him and hit the rack catch.
Unbelievable. So yeah, if I had played Christian Kirk, who I all was going to put in, because I just had a feeling Arizona was going to have a good day. Yeah, I would be beating you by like.
Yeah, and I had Emmanuel Sanders yet to play, and he was knocked out of this game. So.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. See, I was going to play Christian Kirk, and.
Oh, Russell Wilson escapes a sack and picks up 4 or 5 yards. Man, that kid's good. Not much a kid anymore. He's been in the league quite a while, but we got a false start.
The Redskins are going to keep my guys from running. Then I will keep passing the ball. I won't do what Dallas should have done. Dallas did last night and constantly run when you weren't supposed to.
False start on Cincinnati. It's 1st and 15. They called Russell Wilson down in the grass for a sack. But yet the defensive touchdown where he was clearly down in the grass, they didn't. He escapes again, though, and throws a first down. Oh, and the guy breaks free. Down to the 32.
Jesus.
Seattle's at least going to get a field goal out of this, which, of course, does not win the game anymore. So, in 2nd and 15 for the Bungles. Well, if my guy had ran, I would have got Colin Montgomery in the backfield for a loss, but instead he stopped. Even though I was controlling him, 3rd and 9. That time I played through it, and there's an injury timeout. Everybody seems to be getting up, though. Ordell Braze, it's 4th and 11. Ordell Brazy. Mispronounced his name for about 3 seasons since Sack to the Future. And Jerry Logan back to return the punt. Make sure I follow the right white jerseys. Oh, he breaks through and up to the 47. Nice return. Andrew Vincent in on the coverage. 10-year-old son. Right now the total yardage is 102 to negative 15. Oh, damn it. Guys are dropping the ball all of a sudden. Raymond Barry on that drop. Well, not bad. 4th and 8. I'm going to try the old fake punt at midfield. And I got it. On 4th and 8, J.W. Lockett gets the first down. Jimmy Orr, first and goal to 8. United is now 6 of 9, 107 yards. And a touchdown. Miroslav Shatan on the tackle. Of course, on TV it doesn't look like Shatan, but it is. Into the end zone, touchdown to Jimmy Orr. He was covered, but United's found him. 16-0 Colts. Oh, interception! 49ers get an interception. Russell Wilson had a guy who had beaten the coverage, and he's still going. He's at the 40, he's at the 50, he's into Seattle territory. He had beaten the coverage, but the ball was just a little underthrown, and the linebacker jumps up and gets it. And the 49ers have the ball going the other way. Boy, sometimes a team is good, and sometimes they're good and get the breaks. The 49ers seem to be getting that this year. Fumble. User strip fumble, and I recovered it. Holy cow.
What the fuck ever.
User strip fumble. I've never had that one before in a kick return. And Lenny Lyles recovers. Mark Merrow stripped by Jerry Logan. Also the hit put in there by Rich Saul. And Lenny Lyles gets the ball, and the Colts have the ball back. It is 1st and 10 at the 22 with a 17-point lead. Wow, I'm proud of myself.
Fucking man.
Nice. Out the pass. And the overthrows.
Well, the Redskins intercepted Frank Ryan in the end zone and then marched 75 yards, 80 yards down the field. Quite easily, I may add. And Norm Snead just threw across his body while running for his life, and amazingly threw a perfect bullet pass.
Tom Matty busts through the line and falls down after nobody touches him. 3-yard gain.
Amazing.
Now Clowney almost got to. Clowney's had himself a night. got the deflection. Oh, great. 4th down and 7, go for the field goal. 36-yard attempt for Jim Martin. And it's good. So the forced fumble on the kick return results in 3 for the Colts. It's 20-0.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'd be fucking pissed too, Jim Brown. I'd be fucking pissed too.
Well, this time Mark Merrill brings out the 25 after fumbling on the last one, and then the Bengals will take over. Oh, Jesus. Colin Montgomery threw. The Bengals have positive rushing yards now. He just picked up 20. Oh, 18. They caught me in a pass defense. Oh, first down, 49ers. Ooh, nice run. 49ers now down to the 30.
Browns down to the 18-yard line.
Tenta completes a 20-some-odd yard pass to Spud Webb. He was wide friggin' open.
God damn, man.
Incomplete. Tenta's pass intended for Giant Silva.
31-21.
The quarter you in? Fourth?
Start of the fourth quarter. Still can't run the ball for shit.
Ivan Koloff goes ahead for 2 yards. It's 3rd and 8. Two-minute warning. Two-minute warning, 4th and 3, they're going for the field goal.
Who?
The Bengals. Sorry. And it's good. So it's now 20-3. As Fred McGriff hits the field goal.
Jim Brown back up to 76 yards rushing.
There's 3:10 to go. It's 4th and 1. They bring on the young kicker Chase McLaughlin again for the 49ers.
Where was that blocking earlier? Jim Brown, 3-yard touchdown run for his 4th touchdown of the day. And is now 38-21.
Oh, he dropped it. Come on, he had it all the way to the ground. Stupid. That's that new fucking, or that old pre-Super Bowl 53 pass receptions. 3rd and down at 12. Well, 4th down. I gotta remember to quit letting the computer make the catch for me and do it myself.
Unbelievable.
Alright, so Cincinnati's got the ball back. 1:14 to go in the half.
Norm Snead has still only had 2 incomplete fucking passes.
Wow.
3 fucking touchdowns.
And another sack. Fred Miller gets the sack, bringing Earthquake down. It's going to be a 47-yard attempt, so the same attempt for the 49ers. Same length that the tying field goal was. On grass, but this time he's over toward the hash mark, toward the left hash mark. Hey, not a big fan of 47-yard field goals on grass. Here comes the kick. Can the Niners get to 9-0? McLaughlin, the kick is blocked. Well, maybe it wasn't blocked. It looked like it came out funny, but it made it through the end zone in the air. It was wide right or wide left. So 3:06 to go. The game's still tied.
Jesus Christ! Fuck. Norm Snead has been a part of some of the worst fucking teams in the history of football, and he is just tearing me apart.
Yeah. Sometimes when it comes to these quarterbacks that aren't supposed to be good, I think that Madden overcompensates with the Maddenisms on them and makes them superstars.
Well, it's not even Maddenisms. I mean, he's had 3 incomplete passes. And it's just been fucking, I haven't come close to stopping him. Not even once. Well, that's when he was running the ball is when I stopped him.
I think this game's going to end in a tie. This 49ers and Seahawks game. We're going to call it first down. Oh, I just threw an interception to my son. Oh,
That's what he's doing.
Yeah. Well, Andrew Vincent gets the interception. Bit of a clusterfuck of a pass route. 2 guys ran into each other. Tenta is 5 for 8, 52 yards. He's been sacked 6 times. But he's completing passes.
Damn, man. How in the hell does he get that in there? Just fucking perfect every goddamn time.
third down and 3, 5 seconds to go. It's been a long first half. We're over 30 minutes so far. And we reached the end of the first half with the score Baltimore 20, Cincinnati 3. And the Colts get the ball back in this all-white uniform game. Because the computer screwed me. John Unitas, 8 of 16, 139 yards, 2 touchdowns, and the interception.
Oh, you should have picked it. 4th and goal.
Oh. Freaking get glued to a guy.
That is just crazy. Oh,
goal line stand.
Goodness. Goal line stand. They ran the ball 3 out of the 4 times and got stuck every time. I wonder what are the chances of safety?
Oh, I just threw another goddamn interception. This time to Nikita Koloff. And that... Too quick on the pass. Ugh. Montgomery carries to the left. Fred Miller's there to tackle him second and 11. Meanwhile, the Seahawks have a 3rd and 2 with Wilson's in the shotgun.
Well, Jim Brown just broke one for a bunch. So.
Incomplete pass. Incomplete pass in this game, too. Seahawks face 4th down. Minute 57 to go. Bengals have 3rd and 1. Oh, first down. I have 6 games on my channel this week. It'll take 5 days to get done, as both showcase teams are playing computer.
Well, I don't want to get John excited, but I have an injured running back on the Browns, but it is not Jim Brown.
So the 49ers have the ball back with 1:50 to go now. They have 1 timeout. And they just said there hasn't been a tie on Monday Night Football since 1983 between the Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals.
Wow.
20-20. Meanwhile, Colin Montgomery catches a 7-yard pass. It's 3rd and 5 for the Bengals. Don Shinnick on the tackle. Oh, ball went up in the air, but it falls incomplete. Oh, wide open. Nobody covering him. Running back out of the backfield. White. And the Bengals get on the board. It's now going to be 20. It's 20-9, pending the extra point. 20-10.
Approaching the 2-minute warning. Browns have a 38-21 lead with the ball on the Redskins 39. 4 straight runs, 3 of them by Jim Brown, and we've gone 61 yards.
Another incompletion for the 49ers. It's 3rd and 10. Third down and 10, a minute 42 left. Garoppolo in the shotgun. They're at the 20. His own 20. Going deep. Flag down. Incomplete. This is not a flag down. Something fell. I can't fucking run all of a sudden. Jimmy Orr catches it on the run and he's gone. Going to be a 76-yard touchdown pass from Johnny Unitas to Jimmy Orr. The 49ers are punting to the Seahawks. And the Seahawks will take over with a minute 26 to go at the 36-yard line. Their own 36. Meanwhile, Jim Martin makes the extra point and the Colts lead 27-10. Two-play drive, 73 yards. First play went -3, the second play went 76. Swing pass out to the running back. He gets out of bounds. The Seahawks have no timeouts. They get out of bounds at the 39, so they are 61 yards away from the end zone. Minute 21 to go. Pass complete to Hollister. He slides out of bounds. It'll be third down. A minute 16 to go.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Third and 3.
Well, the Browns win, 38-21.
That's your 12th win.
Yes. No, 13.
Russell Wilson under pressure. He takes off running. He's got the first down and then some. He's down to the 40. He slides down at the 38. A minute 6 to go. 21-yard run. Pass to Metcalf. He stays in bounds. Clock running, 45 seconds at the 32.
All right, well, that's it on this channel for Game 1. There will be 2 more games on this channel, the Raiders, and then the Sack to the Future first playoff game in Sack to the Future, where the loser of the Rams-Cowboys will be knocked out of the playoffs. So stay tuned for that later on this week, and go over to the Vinny X Wolf channel where you can watch the Colts beating up on the Hapless Bengals, and John M. and Phantom Fighter channels as well. Thanks. Bye-bye.
So with 4 seconds left, it's after midnight here on the East Coast. You're watching Sack to the Future on the Vinny X Wolf channel. With 4 seconds left, the Seahawks spike the ball to stop the clock. They're going to bring on their field goal kicker to attempt a 43-yard field goal to either win it or send the 2 teams away with a tie. He's 1 for 1 tonight, made from 46, Jason Myers. And I imagine the 49ers use their timeout. Nope. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and it is curling. It is curling. It is good. Oh, they called timeout. Oh. All that for nothing.
And what is the yardage for Jim Brown through week 15, you ask?
Oh, Jerry Logan on a corner blitz sack. It's 4th and 8 now. And on to punt is the Bengals. Can't read that name. Looks like Brooks.
Jim Brown now has a 906-yard lead on Dick Bass.
So Myers lining up for his second attempt. This will be from 42 yards from the hash. The kick is up. It is curling. It is curling. It's good. And there are no undefeated teams left in 2019.
The 1972 Dolphins can drink their champagne again.
Yep. Well, the 49ers had their chances. They just didn't finalize the game. Oh, Tom Matte throwing a guy off. Picking up the first down run. He's got 47 on the day. This was a hell of a game on Monday night. Went almost down to the end. Or, yeah, it did. It used up every second of overtime. Oh. And this time Tom Matte is tackled in the backfield by Cecil Fielder. Stop that. Week 11 is in the books for the NFL.
Week 10.
Well, week 10. Yeah. Unitas completes to Mackey, and that will end the third quarter. Unitas 10 of 19, 222 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Jack Mehoff on the tackle. So after 3 from Baltimore, the Colts lead the Bengals 27-10.
How in the world? We have all these quarterbacks in our league, and yet going into this week, the top 5 receivers, I should say, 2 of the 5 are with catches, mind you, receptions, are semi-pro teams.
Unitas stands in against the blitz and completes it to Raymond Berry for the first down, and then gets drilled. Oh, Tom Matte running right into Cecil Fielder. 16 carries, 47 yards. They want me to drain the clock and give Tom Matte 3 rushing attempts on the stride. And there he goes, number 3. 17 carries, 48 yards. Third down and 6.
Final 2 games for the Browns are against the Giants and Oilers.
Oh. Pass is tipped in the air by Richardson and tipped by the defender and falls incomplete. 4th and 6, and Jim Martin will come on to attempt a 42-yard field goal. And the kick is good, and it's 30-10 Colts. Oh, ran right by the goal. Mark Merrill brings up to 25, and that's where the Bengals will begin. First down and 10.
You have the Patriots have the tiebreaker over you?
Must be. We split the season series 1-1.
Okay. Because right now the AFC teams are Browns, Chargers, Colts, Patriots, and then the wild card teams all come from the AFC West. Right now it's Raiders and Broncos.
Oh, Raiders and Broncos.
Wow. It says Raiders, Broncos, Chiefs.
Wow. Yeah, right now I have 3 teams in playoff position. The Bills are not one of them. But the Bills control their own destiny, so to speak, because I control the Cardinals and can do a lot I can knock the Patriots off tomorrow morning. Oh, incomplete.
Got it.
Tenta throws the ball across the field. I saw Jerry Logan coming, like maybe he was going to pick it off and go. But he slowed up right before the ball got there. Still incomplete, though. Still down 7.
Right now, granted, game's just started with the Niners. He played the Niners to win.
Yep.
7-6-1, but the Vikings and Packers would be in the playoffs.
Yeah, and the Packers would go to St. Louis to play the Cardinals. The Vikings would play the Saints. So I would have 3 teams in, but in the wild card, 2 would play each other. Oh, interception. Lenny Lyles with the 2nd turnover of the day. And 5:09 to go and a 20-point lead. It's not over yet, but we'll see what we can do.
20-point lead?
Yep. It's 30 to 10.
Okay.
I should. I'm going to try and go into a bit of Vinny mode here, but I'm not. Struggling to get 18 carries, 51 yards. A little under 3 yards a carry. Oh, I freaking juked right into the guy. Should have juked the other way. 3rd down and 4. Lenny Moore picks up 3. Walter Beach will be a Brown after next week. Makes the tackle. As there are just 2 league-wide moves left to do once you finish that trade. And they are 1 after week 15 and 1 after week 16.
And they both involve me.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, do they? I don't. I think the one next week is a 49er move.
I thought you said Brown.
It's this week. You have to do a trade this week. After, or it was technically after last week. After this coming week, it's a 49er move, and then after next week, it's a Browns move. Unitas completes the 3rd down pass to Raymond Berry for the 1st down. Down to the 24. Miroslav Jatan on the tackle again. Right into the 19 carries, 50 yards. To run one more. John Stamos on the tackle. That's funny. I thought he was a quarterback at one point in this league. Watching the Navy game though.
Yeah, I DVR'd it and just put it to DVD. my huge collection of college games this year.
That'll take us to the 2-minute warning as Tom Matte picks up 3 on that carry. It's 3rd down and 7. Walter Beach on a 2nd tackle.
Eesh. 56 to 10. Kitty.
Meanwhile, the dog has flipped around and is now laying on her stomach. Oh, tackle in the backfield. Lenny Moore, 2 carries, 2 yards. That'll set up a 4th and 9. Jack Mehoff with his 3rd tackle. Jim Martin comes on to attempt his 4th field goal of the day. Not sure why my controller is buzzing. The crowd is pretty much dead at this point. There it goes. No, it started again. Oh, that's weird. It's vibrating when I'm aiming at the goalpost. When I go into the middle, it stops vibrating. And the kick is up, and it's good. 5 for 5 on the day. 33-10. So even when I am doing good offensively, I still have 5 field goals. I think, no, that's not right. It's 33 minus 15 to be 18. 33 minus 12. I have 4 field goals. That's right. Jim Martin is 18 for 18 on the season for field goal. Oh, I got blocked. 1:15 to go in the game. Well, the 49ers drop a game at home. They go into the tougher part of their schedule. The fans are going to feel like Bills fans. They're going to kick themselves for dropping that one. Colin Montgomery carries ahead for 12 yards on the 1st down. And now the Bengals are in hurry-up mode because they really know how to run the clock, work the clock. Oh, he finds Mark Merrill streaking wide open, but he cuts back inside and gets tackled by Jim Welch. It's a 1st and 10 at the Colt 41. 113 yards passing for the big man. But he's going to get sacked by Marchetti. That's his 2nd sack of the day, probably the 7th on Earthquake. And Marchetti's going to get him again. That's number 3. And the Bengals are going to use a timeout. It will be 3rd and 32. 25 seconds to go in the game. Marchetti get the hat trick. Can he pull the Reggie White off and get 3 in a row? Nope. As he throws, almost intercepted. We 4th down. Jim Welch went up, tipped it. Lenny Lyles could not catch the deflection. 4th and 32. And another sack by Ordell Brazy. And the Colts will get a 1st and 10. With 14 seconds to go. And here is the plan with the Bengals. If you let me do it, I'm going to kneel on the ball and end the game. However, if you call a timeout, I'm going to kick a field goal. It's up to you. And they're going to let it go. So the Colts will get to 8 and 6. Head and shoulders ahead of the Jaguars and Oilers. Game and a half now, or half game ahead of the Texans. And that's the final from Baltimore. Thanks for watching here on Sack to the Future. The Colts beat the Bengals 33-10. Until next time, I'm Vinny Vincent. For everybody here at Sack to the Future, God bless America. And